2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Some confidence for Golden State with the win in their last matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've handled this matchup nicely so far, up 2-0 in the season series.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Garnett out there with Towns. And it's Rubio in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the rim.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And, guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one after the win against Dallas.
They were just locked really in a zone from a team defense standpoint. And nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
And that was the key, Greg, communication and the teamwork. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not communicating and on the same page. They were doing all of that at a high level.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Rubio against Thompson. Rubio misses.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
It's tipped. Stolen by Rubio. That's tipped. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And that one's good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Curry attacking. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 6 points for Barnes.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Feeds to Garnett. Green with the block. They retain possession. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly, fresh from a win against Portland.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Now, here's Thompson. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. The Warriors shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Rubio against Curry. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green dishes to Barnes. Takes the 13-footer. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Barnes has got 8.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Now, here's Rubio. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And Garnett misses. And it's the Warriors' ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And that one's good, Barnes.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
Now here is Martin. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas. That is good. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry against Rubio. Curry kicks to Green. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Now, here's Rubio. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways. And, you know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
Now here's Green. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. And here's Wiggins. No good. Curry with some nice D. Warriors leading by 9. Outside, Green. Bogut sets a screen for Green. Pass to Bogut. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Rubio outside. In the corner, it's Wiggins. They get it back. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got his first basket of the night.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
They double team Curry. Green kicks to Bogut. Lays it up and banks it in. Bogut's got his first points of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Thompson passes to Green, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
Warriors leading by 9. Martin with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. 13 feet away. That one a little long.
You know, he really just tried to do a little too much there. He shouldn't be afraid to kick that one back out.
Thompson from long range. Good D by Rubio.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Curry's shot is good.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
And the Timberwolves call time. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that. Did you?
Yeah, right,
No.
Right. Yeah, he probably just drone on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy. He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Now here is Martin from 8, and the rejection by Ezeli. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Miller's checked in for Martin. Here's Pekovic. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. And the rejection by Ezeli. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. They double him with Green. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
Pass to Ezeli. Puts up the baby hook. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back. A first-round draft pick. His minutes were down, actually, last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws, a testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Martin wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Martin's got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves. Here is Livingston, covered by Miller. Livingston dishes to Ezeli. And stolen by Pekovic. Lets it go from 14. Offensive rebound. Jang. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. Second in assists, second in field goal percentage, and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And, you know, going back to him being one of the top dime droppers in the league, it's his ability to control the pace of the game and his peripheral vision.
Looney's checked in for Green. Ezeli kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Livingston. Here's Looney. The shot misses. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Levine. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Now here's Iguodala. 26 points for him last game against Portland.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 blocked shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Here is Livingston, covered by Miller. Livingston, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 6. Bean passes to Miller. He kicks it to Pekovic. Good, and Miller gets the assist. Pekovic has got his first points of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Livingston kicks to Ezeli. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Minnesota with the rebound. Jang's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Over to the left wing. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. 1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. Iguodala's drive. And here's Miles outside. Rebound Minnesota. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 9-1 run. Miller kicks to Pekovic. Dishes it to Martin. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots. 1:04 left in the first. Livingston kicks to Ezeli. The pass to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State. Kicks it out to Iguodala. The dish now to Miles. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Kept alive.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Miller with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Livingston passes to Looney. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. No good, trying to...
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another, as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. Wiggins outside at the 3 with Anthony Towns at the 4. And it's Pekovic in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Rubio. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Curry against Rubio. Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green. Down low. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist from Green. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now here's Towns. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Curry with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Green against Pekovic. On its way from Curry for 2. No luck. Good D by Rubio. Here's Levine. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Green, no luck. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Levine. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Ricky Rubio picks one up. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Now here's Garnett. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
And that one's good.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a minute. Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Levine dishes to Garnett. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. Warriors leading by 5.
Hey, for Zach LaVine, the dunk contest last season was just coming out public to the world. He put on a show that everybody in the NBA was buzzing about.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Rubio, the pass to Wiggins. The 10-footer. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And for Levine and his dunking, if you saw him in college or last season, you knew he was a very special player in the air.
Well, Levine can be one of the great all-time dunkers with his height and ability to lift off. He gets airborne so effortlessly that there are few that can match his power and finesse once he's airborne.
Minnesota calls timeout.
You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Levine to Wiggins. The Warriors pull it in.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. Back to fundamentals. That's what he told them. Specifically, he'd like to see them implement the pick and roll as often as possible. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense. So that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
And the Warriors with some changes. LaVoy Allen comes in for Draymond Green. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Curry following the score by Kevin Garnett. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Allen. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Wiggins. Nice D from Bogut. Warriors leading by 12. Barnes kicks to Curry. Misses in close.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Feeds it to Garnett. Uncovered. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Garnett's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Curry with a wide open look. Curry with another miss.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
And guys, more and more, we're seeing the league try to protect the health of the players. I mean, you see the evidence on the court. Over the last 5 years, the league has cut down the number of cameramen along the baselines in half, giving these great athletes a little more runway to land safely.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they put up this month. The Warriors, number 1.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
And speaking of more space for the players, there's even been talk of widening the court. What do you think of that, Clark?
Players have gotten bigger and more athletic, so I wouldn't be opposed to maybe widening the lane a bit. I know the owners with those front row seats breaking in that cash might not want to expand the court.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Warriors leading by 8. Curry dishes to Iguodala. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Allen. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Minnesota with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Iguodala right side. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Iguodala's got his first points of the game.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Miller against Curry. In the corner, it's Wiggins. They find Jay on the way. No good. The Warriors go the other way. Iguodala's drive. Here is Livingston, covered by Martin. Stolen by Martin. Knocks it loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
Over the last month, let's see, Kevin, where the Timberwolves stand in the league rankings. 3rd in three-point shooting, 11th in fast break points. And they're in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. They've got some glass eaters on that squad.
And you know, their free throw shooting overlooked by some, but it's kept them alive in close games. And you definitely get confidence when you have the ability to convert on those opportunities.
Timberwolves trail by 12.
Hey, get on Miller, get on Miller.
To the middle, knocked loose. Here's Iguodala. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Iguodala's got 4 points this quarter. Minnesota shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Miller kicks to Zhang. Begovic with a screen. Back to Miller. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. Golden State on D. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Iguodala with the steal.
That's a couple of very shaky positions.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. For Minnesota, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all, just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that.
Shots good by Miller.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Iguodala. Makes it off the glass. Iguodala's got 8.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Martin attacking. Can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Begovic. And the rejection by Ezeli. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Draymond Green, who's checked in for Golden State. Timberwolves trail by 18.
Hey, get on Miller, get on Miller.
Kicks to Martin. Can't get it to go. So Golden State will take it the other way. Pass to Miles. And stolen by Wiggins. And now running up the court. Miller pushing it up. Zhang the pass to Miller. Now here is Martin. He's tightly guarded. He feeds it to Wiggins. It's deflected, but they recover it. Another shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Wiggins has got 7 points here in this quarter. So as we conclude the...
Well, I'm here with...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held at 2 points. And that'll wrap up our halftime show, the third quarter.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. And, you know, Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Green left side, inside, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Green. And 11 points for Klay Thompson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Wiggins drives in, and it's sent back by Bogut.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The Warriors have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Draymond Green pulls it in.
Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
They get it back.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
Rubio dishes to Towns. Wiggins with it. Now Green defending. Wiggins drives in, and it's sent back by Bogut. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 11 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
It's stolen by Green. It's 2-on-1. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Barnes kicks to Curry. Towns with the steal. Rubio outside, and it's sent back by Bogut.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Pass to Thompson. Down low, here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that 2-guard position.
Well, he can defend 3 positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the 2-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Garnett. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Clearly some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks again, Doris.
And Thompson's certainly in the conversation for the best two-way shooting guard in basketball. There's really not much he doesn't do well.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 15 points for Draymond Green.
And Thompson's much more active running the pick and roll lately. A great pocket passer, and of course, the defense has to stay glued to him because of that ability to knock down shots.
Takes it from 10. And the jam by Levine.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins, looking to get it going. And again, it's Minnesota converting. And so it's Golden State with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Curry kicks to Green. Here's the three. Back to Curry. He dishes it to Green. Bogut at the elbow. Outside for Curry. Pass to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry passes to Bogut. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Rubio outside. On the wing, Wiggins. Down low. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce. Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right.
You
Showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Green dishes to Barnes. Green against Garnett. They double team Curry. 6 to shoot. Bogut drives in. Stolen by Levine. And here's the fast break. He kicks to Rubio. Dishes to Towns. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backdoor. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
It's tipped. Barnes passes to Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. They get the rebound. Outside for Curry. Green dishes to Bogut. Back to Green. To the paint. Here's Curry. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip. Here's Levine. He has 6. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wiggins has got 15.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Bogut kicks to Curry. Back to Bogut to the inside. The drive by Green uses both hands to slam it down.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
To the middle. Outside Curry for 3. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. 20 points for Draymond Green. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Minnesota shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes, and it's Livingston in for Curry. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Zhang comes in for Kevin Garnett. Martin's checked in for Wiggins, and Miller's subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Stolen by Thompson. And now, in transition, here we go. Iguodala shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach there.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. You look at Gorgie Jang and his development in the league out of Louisville. What a big jump for him last season.
And that's a great point. That first year, you could tell the game's a little too fast, and he was a bit overwhelmed, but started to get more and more minutes throughout the season and really blossomed with the extra opportunity.
Green passes to Thompson, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got 15.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Iguodala against Miller. The pass to Pekovic, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he needed work on his shot coming in. Yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Thompson. And back to Pekovic at the free throw line. Clark, he has consistently been around 75% for his career.
And Kevin, last season he got that number up to 84%. And he also gives you really good effort in the paint on both ends of the floor.
Pekovic with a screen. Martin up top. He's got 13. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Livingston. The offensive rebound. Golden State moving it around. It's deflected and stolen by Jang. Miller dishes to Pekovic, and Zhang kicks to Pekovic. Miller against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Here's Dang. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup. Zhang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash-mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Green, the pass to Iguodala. And the basket good. Here's Minnesota. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Curry kicks to Green. Here's Iguodala. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Timberwolves shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. And it's Miller penetrating. Drops in the layup for 2. Miller's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
The dish now to Curry. Livingston passes to Green. To the left side wing. Azili kicks to Green. There's the double team with Pekovic. Stolen by Levine. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Timberwolves shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Rubio's checked in. 35 seconds left to play in the third. The drive by Green. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And now 24 points for Draymond Green. The Timberwolves shooting in this game 45%. Zhang a screen. Here's Levine. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Off the mark. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Rubio and Martin are their backcourt. Pekovic is out there with Zhang, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. 5 on the clock. Martin goes in from downtown. They get it back. Pekovic, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And last season, an injury-filled one for Nikola Pekovic. Played only 31 games before he was sidelined. Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and you know, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
Thompson against Rubio. And there's the feed to Wiggins. Outside, Martin. Kicks it to Pekovic. Rubio against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. And now, in transition, here we go. Iguodala. The shot by Curry, no good. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Zhang with a clean look. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 6th assist on the night. Rubio against Curry. Feeds to Thompson. Back to Curry. Passes to Ezeli. Iguodala against Wiggins. Iguodala kicks to Ezeli. Good chance here for Barnes. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The drive by Rubio. The shot by Martin. And again, it's Minnesota.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Warriors leading by 21. Thompson outside. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Pekovic against Iguodala. He feeds it to Barnes. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Curry, here we go. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Ezeli. Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Garnett comes in for Zhang. Martin dishes to Rubio. Here's Towns. Tries again, and the layup is good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Outside Curry. Pass to Bogut. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Minnesota foul.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole. And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
Martin the screen. Here's Towns, and it's sent back by Bogut. Here's Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
You know, Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
Second team.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. Iguodala, the pass to Barnes.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
Yeah, it has been, and they've been able to overcome the carelessness to this point, but I'm sure the coaching staff wants that to get cleaned up right now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Rubio dishes to Wiggins. Knocks down the 3 ball.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
Curry with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Iguodala with the bucket.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
And Rubio kicks to Martin. Right at the free throw line. It's hauled in by Bogut. Warriors leading by 19 points. Iguodala's drive. Barnes kicks to Bogut. Thompson passes to Curry. From downtown, down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Martin kicks to Rubio. And it's Wiggins missing. The Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Towns with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 19 points.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Pass to Bogut. To the paint. Towns comes with a double team. Here's Barnes. Begins with the block. Rubio against Thompson. Rubio outside. Inside. Here's Towns. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 11 rebounds in the game. On its way from Curry for 2. That one off the back iron and out.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Rubio with a wide open look. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Warriors leading by 17. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
For Minnesota, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. The drive by Rubio. Here's Garnett. Rebound Bogut. Bogut's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Curry dishes to Barnes. Green kicks to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Sends it from downtown. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And it's Rubio penetrating and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Andrew Bogut.
And Ricky Rubio, one of the youngest international basketball stars ever. We started hearing about him in the U.S. back when he was 16. And even then, powerful teams in Europe were all vying for his services.
And going back to Rubio, Clark, his natural instincts in every phase of the game, as Greg was just talking about, are really second to none. In 06, he led Spain to a championship, registering 3 triple-doubles and 1 quadruple-double. Wow.
And despite those gaudy numbers, you just never know with an international star if, in fact, his game will translate to the NBA. Rubio's game obviously has.
He dishes it to Towns. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
They set the pick. And it's Rubio penetrating. Here's Garnett. Here's Towns. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his 5th personal.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for 4.
Karl Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but few saw him being this good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
Warriors foul call.
Well, Kevin Martin in this one, 19 points and 1 steal as well.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it. They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups. I understand that. But this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
Warriors leading by 19. And Thompson kicks to Green.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships. At Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four. And now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Rubio hits the target from 18 feet. Rubio's got 6 in the quarter. And here's a little-known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Three-pointer, Martin, and that one's good. Martin's got 24.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Curry wide open from beyond the arc, and then some.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Martin, the pass to Rubio. He kicks it to Garnett. Baseline try. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 21.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Warriors leading by 19 points. The drive by Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Dishes it to Bogut. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Green. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
That one goes. Count it.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Space.
Here's Looney. And the Warriors miss again. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Miller dishes to Levine. Back to Miller. From deep. It's rebounded by Livingston. Now Miles. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
Kevin, I'm here with
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation. Draymond Green. He simply had a dominant third quarter. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.